What is a leadership quality that is underrated in the world in 2020, 2021?
That was underrated besides the emotional intelligence piece.
And maybe even building out the emotional intelligence piece a little bit more, because usually, EQ or emotional intelligence is reading the room kind of, or at least it's talked about that way. But you're also saying reading yourself and being really in touch with your own, being really intelligent about your own emotions.
Yes. Yeah. And reading a room and reading a person. I walk into somebody's, I have a meeting with somebody and I go, look, I'm having a really big challenge with my colleague. And you're my manager and I'm coming to you, and the manager gives some advice and person goes away, and then they come back again and they keep coming back with the same issue. And I find it's often because there's an emotion under the content. The person just might be angry or scared or sad and they never got to feel it. So they keep talking, hoping that will give them some sense of completion, but it never does, because until the emotion runs through, they're just recycling the issue over and over again. And I see so many managers waste so much time having these repeating conversations with colleagues because they didn't go address, hey, it sounds like you're really frustrated about the fact that they haven't been keeping any of their agreements. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How frustrated are you? I'm really frustrated. I can't tell you. Yeah, makes sense. And then the person goes, oh, okay, now I feel more complete about the issue because I got to move all that through.
That further builds out that it's way more than what I was thinking of, like EQ. The emotional intelligence is that's just a complete identification with a scenario around the emotions underlying the scenario. When
we're listening to people, are we listening for their emotional content? I hear that most people are just caught in the content, and not listening underneath for what are you feeling here, and can I help you be with those feelings more? Not a great leader who's really emotionally intelligent can do that with their colleagues. Let's say somebody comes in and says, I don't know which way to go. We could go this way or this way with this particular part of the project. And I'm supposed to make the decision. I don't know. I need your help. A lot of conscious leaders will say, okay, well, hold on a minute. Let me just get you. What I hear is you're making a choice, and this is one of the choices, and this is the other choice. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. And it sounds like you're nervous. It sounds like there's some fear here, and that you're scared about how this is all going to play out. Is that right? Yeah, I am. That's right. I am. I'm a little nervous. Great. And it sounds like what you really want is you really want to be successful and have our whole team be able to create what we most want to create. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, great. All right. And so oftentimes just helping somebody get there, they go, oh, you know what? I think I know what we need. I think we're going to go left instead of right. And you go, great. Good talking to you. Mm-hmm. And that's all you did as the leader, is you just help them get present to what was their content, what were their emotions, what are they longing for? And when they get present, they often know the answers. Mm-hmm. And so many leaders, instead of doing that, go, from my perspective, I think you ought to go this way. Well, that's great for the short term, but in the long term, you don't create leaders who build confidence over time by learning how to make their own decisions and access that deep presence that where those answers can lie with a lot of confidence.
Oh, I'm so bad at that, and it comes from that jumping into threat mode and just being like, oh, I don't want more problems today.